Hello students, today we will discuss about the how to convert galvanometer into the voltmeter and into the ammeter. We are discussing about the galvanometer. In the galvanometer, we are discussing about the radial magnetic field. Radial magnetic field is provided by the concave shaped magnet and by putting the soft iron core within the rectangular coil. Because soft iron core attract the magnetic field towards itself and concave shape provide radial magnetic field. What is the use of radial magnetic field? It gives the maximum torque because it always makes angle 90 degree with the normal of the plane and the magnetic field and zero angle with the plane and with the magnetic field, right? Next, galvanometer is used to convert into the voltmeter and ammeter. Galvanometer can be converted into ammeter by using a shunt. Shunt means low resistance. It is connected parallel to the galvanometer and the combination becomes ammeter. Ammeter is always connected in series. Its ideal resistance is 0. And the voltmeter, galvanometer can also be converted into voltmeter by placing a high resistance in the series of the galvanometer, and the both combination galvanometer and the series resistance becomes voltmeter. The ideal resistance of the voltmeter is infinite, is a high resistance device, right? These are the last topics of the magnetic effect of first chapter of magnetic effect of current. I will take test on Monday of the second unit, current and electricity, right? And I will send some numericals and extra questions to you. If you have any doubt, then you can call me on my WhatsApp number, right? Let's start. Today we will discuss function of radial magnetic field. Radial magnetic field provide the angle between the plane and the magnetic field is 0, which provide the maximum torque for the radial magnetic field. Angle between the normal to the plane of the coil and the magnetic field is 90. It is very important. Angle between the normal of the plane and the magnetic field is 90, and angle between the plane and the magnetic field is 0 degree. Torque is equal to NIAB sine 90 degree. Sine 90 is 1, and that is the torque is maximum, which is 9A NIAB. Next we have how the radial magnetic field can be achieved by using the soft iron core in the coil. By putting the soft iron core, it will attract the magnetic field towards itself, so it increasing the strength of the magnetic field. Second, using the concave shaped pole. Concave shaped pole provide the radial magnetic field. That's why we use concave shaped pole. Next, use of the galvanometer. It is used to measure or detect the small amount of current in the circuit. It can be converted into the ammeter by connecting a low resistance in parallel to the galvanometer. Galvanometer can also be converted into voltmeter by using a large resistance in the series with the galvanometer. Next is the sensitivity, which is very important, and the many questions are also asked on this topic. Sensitivity of the galvanometer means if you apply the small amount of the current and the galvanometer shows large deflection. This is known as the sensitivity of galvanometer. There are two types of sensitivity. One is the current sensitivity and second one is the voltage sensitivity. Current sensitivity is the deflection produced per unit current, and the voltage sensitivity is deflection produced per unit voltage. As we know that theta is equal to NBAI upon K divided by I and I cancel out, we get NBAK. Means current sensitivity depends the number of turns in the magnetic field, in the area and in the K, torsional constant. Next is the voltage sensitivity, deflection produced per unit voltage. theta upon IR. Putting the value of theta, we get NBAI upon KIR. I and I cancel out. We get NBA upon KR. So voltage sensitivity is equal to current sensitivity upon R. Now the question arises, always increase in current sensitivity means increase in voltage sensitivity? No, always not. ठीक है, voltage sensitivity is directly proportional to current sensitivity, but not always increase in current sensitivity will means increase in voltage sensitivity, because voltage sensitivity depends upon the R also, right? This is the very, very important question asked in exam. Next we have factors on which the sensitivity depends. The sensitivity depends number of turns, area, magnetic field, and the torsion and torsional constant K. N cannot be increased beyond the certain limit because galvanometer becomes bulky and the resistance increases. Second, B cannot be increased by using horseshoe magnet and placing a soft iron core. Number 3, the value of A cannot be increased beyond the certain limit. In that case, the coil will not be in the uniform magnetic field. The value of K can be decreased by using the suspension wire and the spring of the phosphorus bronze, because phosphorus bronze does not break easily. Next, advantages of moving coil. Advantages of moving coil galvanometer. Since deflection produced in the coil is proportional to the current passing through it, so the linear scale can be used to measure the current. Second, as coil is wound on the metallic frame, eddy current produced bring the coil at rest. It can be made extremely sensitive so that even a minute current in the circuit can be detected. Disadvantages of moving coil galvanometer: it is not suitable for the AC measurement, and all type of moving coil galvanometer can be easily damaged over a loading. Right? These are the advantages and disadvantages of moving coil galvanometer. Next, we have a question that is very, very important. To increase current sensitivity of a moving coil galvanometer to 50%, current sensitivity should be increased by 50%. Its resistance is increased so that the new resistance becomes twice of its original resistance. Whenever you increase the current sensitivity, its resistance becomes double. By what factor its voltage sensitivity change? We know that voltage sensitivity is equal to current sensitivity upon resistance. As current sensitivity is increased by 50%, then resistance becomes double. And how the voltage sensitivity change? Current sensitivity is increased 50% means IS is the current sensitivity plus 50% is increased, it becomes 3/2 of the current sensitivity of the original. Voltage sensitivity becomes IS dash, new voltage sensitivity becomes IS dash upon 2R, which is equal to 3/4 into voltage sensitivity, means 0.75 voltage into the voltage sensitivity. Right? Next we will do about the how the galvanometer is used to make the ammeter and to produce the voltmeter. Galvanometer can be converted into the ammeter and into the voltmeter with the help of the resistances. Right? Let's start. First of all, shunt. A shunt is a low resistance connected in parallel with the galvanometer. It protects the galvanometer from the strong current. Right? G is the galvanometer, S is the shunt which is connected in parallel. I is the total current flowing in the circuit, Ig is the current flowing in the galvanometer, and Is, which is equal to I minus Ig, is flowing through the shunt. According to Ohm's law, we know that voltage across the parallel combination remain constant. So, voltage into resistance, where S is the resistance of shunt and G is the resistance of the galvanometer. It becomes I minus Ig into S is equal to Ig into G. and you can calculate the value of Ig, which is Is upon G plus S, or you can find the value of shunt also. Use of the shunt, it protects the galvanometer from the strong current. It is used to convert galvanometer in the ammeter. Used to increase the range of ammeter, right? These are the uses of the shunt: to increase the range of ammeter, used to convert the galvanometer into ammeter, and protect the galvanometer from the strong current. Next is the ammeter. Ammeter is instrument used for measurement of the current in the electric circuit, and ammeter is a low resistance galvanometer. How would you conversion of the galvanometer into ammeter? Galvanometer can be converted into ammeter by connecting a low resistance wire in parallel to the galvanometer. Here, Ig is the current flowing through the galvanometer, Is is the current flowing through the shunt, which is a low resistance device. Resistance of the ideal ammeter is 0. Voltage across the parallel combination is same, so we can find the value of shunt, which is Ig upon I minus Ig into G. Next we have voltmeter. It is a device used to measure the potential difference between any 2 points. It is a high resistance device, so voltmeter is connected in the parallel. Conversion of the galvanometer into voltmeter. Voltmeter can be converted into the voltmeter by connecting a low resistance in series. Total potential in the series combination is Ig into G. G is the resistance of galvanometer, Ig into R. R is the resistance of the resistance wire. So we can find the value of R, V upon Ig minus G. What is the effective resistance of the voltmeter, which is the R dash is equal to R plus G. The ideal resistance of the voltmeter is infinite. These are the note. These are important for 1 marks question. That's all. The first chapter of the magnetic effect of the current is completed. Next we will do some numericals and extra questions in our next video. Okay, thank you.